Hey, Russell. How are you?
David, listen to me.
That thing that happened that we're not talking about
No.
Sorry.
There is no love in a vacuum. All right? If you let your heart go, it will come back to you.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big one. I assume that's empty.
Mostly, yeah. Still heavy though. Yeah.
Don't watch your stuff.
Drop it on the back. Drop it there. At least tip it over. You got it? It's heavy. Yeah. Panoramic. You're smoother at it than I am.
Yeah, I know.
Easier and cooler.
Oh boy, is this where everything's going?
Yeah, they're just gonna take everything out apparently.
Okay. Thanks. Alright.
Gotta get all those out.
Wow. There's a puppy. There's a puppy. Hey! Hey, little puppy. Who's your good puppies? Yeah, who's your good puppy?
Oh yeah, that's the Bella.
The Bella.
The Bella. The big fuck.
Yeah.
Attaching horse. Okay. Yeah, so we're taking out this older system. We put it in 2017, so the batteries are beyond their lifespan. The technology is old, so we're going to replace it all. Rip everything out and start over again.
What are you going to do with those old batteries?
You can have them.
No thanks.
No, they go to recycling.
Are they
24 cents a pound.
Are they empty?
No, I think they were using them. It was working when we got here.
Okay.
It works. Just like yours, like they'll work. Just that they're diminished capacity. So.
Right. You bring the wrong screwdriver?
Yep.
Yeah, Phillips?
Let's see if this works. Nope.
No, there'll still be a connection inside this. So that's the scale of it. So. Need gloves, Russell?
Do I need gloves? I don't think so.
Someone was asking.
Oh no, wasn't me.
This is the low voltage one. If we plug that in, it'll blow up. So.
Pretty much the same width as the existing panels.
Pardon?
They're pretty much the same width as what we've been using, which is nice.
Yeah, I just want to see how much cantilever we can get away with. What are we doing?
Did you measure the width already?
Of this? Yeah, I'm just throwing that out right now. So it's 32 for this. Thank you. You're gonna have to get creative.
Yep.
We can't fit much here at all. For the landscape.
You kidding?
Well, if we're going to land, well, we can extend these up, right? We got lots of printing in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Junior, can you see how many 2x4 sticks are sitting on in front of the other cottage?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the ones that were on the ground?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, if we extended all that up, we could probably. No, then our rails are still going the wrong way.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got this, Dave. Dave, you got this.
That's all. There's too much cantilever, though, right?
Yeah,
And then even then, what am I? 220, 221. Keep changing panels. 77 times 2 is 154.
yeah.
And then another 77 is 220, so 241. So it'd be 20 extra 20 inches, so 10 inches this side, 10 inches that side. Yeah, that could work.
If you cut that bar off.
Yeah, there would be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
These are supposed to,
They're adjustable.
yeah.
But he said he's okay if he doesn't have to adjust them anymore.
Yeah, he's going to 9 kilowatts.
Yeah, so he shouldn't have.
9 kilowatts from.
You mean the ones
There was
like
1 kilowatt on this
going
side,
to the
and the other side there was
those ones?
2760, I believe.
Short ones and then
230 watt panels, and there was
By short, how short?
16 of them?
Just guess.
8 of them? 12 of them?
7.
12.
7. All right.
Something.
7, 8. Well, if you
Is it too long?
Yeah, it'll be a little too long. We want to make 20 inches of overhang on each side. This is 25 and a half. We'll have to cut it later. It's just easier to cut on the ground.
Yeah. Am I grabbing?
Go straight up with it.
My finger's gonna get pinched when we put this down.
Let them, I guess, and wait. Straight down.
Tilted.
Fingers out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks. I gotta roll this thing. I'd like it up at that height. Cable's just too short. Cable's just too short. Down here now.
Do you have a low?
I don't.
Do you want me to find one?
If we can. If you can, yeah, I gotta drill a hole inside here. It's easier when this thing's not on.
Okay.
So a bit heavy. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally drop one of those.
But realistic from the bottom?
Yep. Is that doesn't seem right. Is that?
Yeah.
So it's right at the top.
I like the better up higher, but oh well, what can you do?
Cables weren't long enough.
Cables were not long. Well, the cables that were here were not long enough. My cables weren't long enough.
Yeah, that's what
Now,
I
the
meant.
next problem I have is,
Existing cables weren't long enough.
can I possibly fit these great big fat cables underneath these little things?
If anybody can do it, Ray can do
We'll
it.
see.
We'll see.
Alright, here's the BMS CAN bus.
This is where we're staying tonight. Nice. Put some stuff in the fridge. Bit of a mess because they were working here putting the electrical in. I really love this. I wonder what's underneath there. Really like that. I like how the windows, how low the windows are there. Oh boy. Windows behind the wood stove. Who thought of that? There's one bedroom that you can get from inside, and another wood stove. Beautiful. Oh. Bathroom with flush toilet and a shower. And then you have to go outside. 2 more rooms. I don't know who's taken this room, but it smells, so I took this one here. This one doesn't smell. Yeah. Impromptu shower if you wanted to take a shower. Barbecue if you wanted to barbecue. There's a generator running just to keep the power on while we're still working on the system. I don't know what's over there. Some workshops or something? Those are where those 2 huge docks were. And all those fishing poles. This is weird. I think this is a hot water system. That hose doesn't go anywhere. It just loops right back. Maybe it's there for a solar domestic hot water system. I don't know. Or maybe that is the hot water system that runs water through a hot or black hose on the roof. Gets hot. I don't know. And this is the view. Nice, big, nice deck. Big, nice deck. Why can't you say big, nice deck? Why does it have to be nice, big deck? They're both nice and big are both adjectives. Beautiful spot. Hope we get some time to try some fishing. Nice deck work here. I was gonna say they worked around the rock, but that looks like they poured concrete there. Lots of propane. Oh, 5 tanks. I think these are all 100-pound tanks. And yeah, David's in the process of doing some work in her here. There's another panel. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Here we are. Yeah. Yep. Beautiful spot. An island in Georgian Bay. You can say, yeah, you're like a TIE fighter. The guys put the new panels on so fast, I didn't even get a chance to film it. I was over there helping Ray. Helping. How they look. Nice. 500 watts each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 panels at 500 watts. 12 panels at 500 watts, the same as 6 kilowatts. And there's 6 panels going over there, so that's another 3 kilowatts, so 9 kilowatts in total. Looking good. They're physically on, but connections haven't been made yet. So that's a lot of work in itself. And I know it doesn't sound like it, you're just plugging cables together, but they also got to carefully, you know, zip tie these in ways that, you know, they're not dangling at all. And it's actually, it can actually be pretty tricky how you wire it, how you wire the whole thing. And these cables are only so long. So, but that's not my job. My job is to watch and make sandwiches, I guess. I made Mark a sandwich because he saw me eating a sandwich. So, yep. So the guys are taking the batteries out. The old batteries, the deep, they're lead acid, right? Deep cycle lead acid, and they're heavy as shit. Like each one of these batteries is like 120 pounds. So we got 4, 8, and 3, 11. So just a little concerned. Wait. Yeah, I don't know, it feels fine. But they want the homeowner to come over and take a look before they bring the last 4 batteries on. Wait, it can't be an odd number of batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a battery. Seriously, there's 1 battery missing. I'm gonna check in the water. Maybe they dropped one on the way in. I'm joking. Of course they didn't drop one. My battery died, so I ran over to get another one, and they got all the panels up.
I think it's just like the 4 black. New panels look a bit sharp.
Pretty good job of leveling and flattening it out for putting it on an existing wooden frame that's been there for a long time. Is this the moment?
Well, yeah, I got 4 green lights. Let's take a look. Let's wait for this to connect. It's set to initialize. Okay. Going the wrong direction, but that's fine. I'm ready to liven it up, but Dave's still working over there, so I don't want to do this right now because it might surprise Dave. We're going 800 watts. Something's turned on.
800 watts?
Oh, no, it's on at 300, 260.
Oh, we can do the Wi-Fi thing now, right? Well, actually, it takes my Wi-Fi about like a minute or 2 to come up, so.
Yeah, probably. Starlink, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna turn the lights on for them.
This is the low voltage one. If we plug that in, it'll blow up. So that's really a big
Well, we really shook the gates of hell today, didn't we?
Yeah, betcha, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Yep. Nice ending. Sun just snuck in between the clouds there. Somehow. Making me tear up. Nope, nope. It's food stuck in my throat.
It's around 2 degrees tonight.
2 degrees. Well, I hope my tomatoes survive.
Are you that colorblind that those stalks look right to you?
They both say Dickies on them.
Well, there's that.
It's chilly out there. Can't do a solar power install without a little fishing. It's really cold this morning. It's like 3 Celsius out here. I was on the other side of the island fishing, but the wind is coming from that direction. And I was just shaking over there. This side's a lot better. I should have looked at a weather report before coming out here. Ray and I are all packed up. And Raymond Jr., I think, maybe. Getting ready to leave. There is one outstanding issue, is the generator's not working with the system, the backup generator. Turns out that the inverter wants 240 volts, and the generator is only putting out one. Excuse me, the generator can put out 240, but they don't have a plug for 240. So I'm actually talking now about, we're gonna leave, and then Ray's gonna come back if they can find the right plug and the right cable, and then he's gonna finish the wiring. In the meantime, we're making between 4,000 and 5,000 watts here, between 4 and 5 kilowatts, which is pretty good, because where the sun is almost like right at the side of the panels. Like the sun's coming in at like, yeah, where's my shadow of my GoPro? Sun's coming at this angle. So pretty good. And in fact, I think Ray went to turn off the solar, because if they get the right parts and they want to do the wiring and then they want to test the generator, the batteries have to be at a certain level, or the inverter just won't charge the batteries, like something like under 85%. So we turned off the solar so that the batteries aren't too full. Anyway, we went from 8 panels at 130 watts, so about a kilowatt, and I think there were 12, what did I say earlier, 12 panels at 230 watts? Is there 2,700 watts? Anyway, to 9,000 watts of power. I think it's pretty good. Got a whole new inverter. Well, new everything really. It went from lead acid batteries to lithium phosphate ion batteries. The charge controller, they had a couple of charge controllers that are no longer being used. It's all being handled by the inverter now somehow. Solar converter. So everything's new, well, except for the wiring. The wiring from the panels to the cabins are the same. That's it. Well, and the underlying structure for the mounting system. Right. This old wooden structure is the same, and then new rails on top of it. So, pretty neat. Pretty happy with how everything came together and how everything looks. Everything looks fantastic. The homeowner here will be the belle of the ball. I think they'll talk. All the homeowners out here, all the island owners get together and go, "Ooh, look what he's doing." So Ray might get busy. Get busy out here. Get busy? You know what I mean? Stop thinking like that. Well, are we ready to go? Oh, Ray's on the phone trying to source these parts still. A plug and a cord. He needs a 4-wire cord for 240. Found one place that had the plug, but they didn't have the wire. But we've also got to pick up the homeowner's nephew, I think. So we'll be leaving, and then Ray will be coming back. Or not. So that's a no? Did you try home hardware? Oh. Okay. This is Russell reporting from somewhere in Parry Sound. Ray, final thoughts?
So it went well. Everything went well. We bench tested everything for 4 or 5 hours the day before. So made sure everything worked, and that was good because it took 4 or 5 hours to get all the settings right. So we showed up, everything pretty much worked. All came together well. The whole plan came together well. These are bifacial panels, so which is really handy on this one because in the wintertime when these are covered in snow on the front, they'll be still generating power on the back. So the system will never be dead. It'll always have power. The batteries we put in have internal heating in them, so this thing will work year round.
That sounds handy because the homeowner isn't here year round like I am at my cabin.
Yeah.
Like I can always keep my cabin warm. Well, most of the time.
Yeah.
But
So-
he's not here so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's nice to be able to know the system's functioning the whole winter.
What is it? Do you know what the internal heating? Do you know what temperature it keeps them at?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
I was wondering because my thinking was, would it be like 5 Celsius or something? But they don't need that, do they? They can operate at -10,
They can discharge at -10. They can't charge at -10. They got to be above 0 to charge.
Okay, so,
So
it
they're
is
probably
something
at
like,
5 degrees Celsius or something like that.
Okay.
I'm guessing. So, but
interesting. What?
yeah, it went smooth. He's looking at the. Oh, this one dropped something, I think. But yeah, no, it's a nice setup. So
Oh.
he went from 3,000 watts to 9,000 watts, and before he had to worry about power, and I'm pretty sure now he's not going to have to worry about power at all during the day. Like run your hair dryers and toasters and everything all day long. Just like your system.
Yeah,
But
'Cause
but twice the size of yours almost.
because I clearly use a hairdryer a lot. All right, one final thing. Where's my flashlight? My favorite
It's in the
flashlight.
cabin. I left it there for you. I told you where it was.
Ray loses my favorite flashlight under the cabin. It's under there. It's still under there.
It's a camel brown moss in
My
brown leaves.
favorite flashlight
In 2 feet of oak leaves.
with a lithium-ion battery in it.
I told you I'd buy you another one. Jeez.
Did you?
I told you I'd replace it.
Well, this one was really expensive.
You got it for free, I'm sure.
I did, but it's still really expensive to replace.
Well, we still have time. We can go underneath there and root around, but
Chris, I also owe you for crashing your drone.
yeah, it's true. That'll be a little more than the flashlight.
Yes, I crashed his drone. And yeah, battery died there. Yeah, so I crashed his drone just after saying, "Here, let me do it. You're doing it wrong."
Let me show you how the expert does it.
Yeah, let me show you how this works.
Bam!
You see? And then you see the branch coming. I'm like, oh no.
Fortunately, it wasn't underwater.
I thought
really
it.
close.
I thought it had gone in the water because
We're
he
filming a boat.
it was right on the edge of that island over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, we were filming a boat. Not sorry for our American friends. Not a boot.
The boot.
Boat.
Yeah, let me show you how the expert does it. Bam! That was a tree.
Well, Ray, I'm just glad that I got my memory card
Yeah,
back
I know you are.
and that we weren't using my drone.
Yes, yes.
But I also want to say, I think the sensors on my drone work.
I don't know why that didn't work. It's I don't know how it crashed in that tree. It took an expert to do that, I guess. I don't know. I've never been able to do it.
All right, we're out of here.
All right.
He's up.
Have a wicked.
Yeah, here's one here.
So I just have to push that button on the side, right, Ray?
So we're back. It's a chilly Sunday morning. It's about 6 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so the homeowner has had the system running for a few days now. And I think they're pretty happy. Ray's been in contact with them. And Ray sent me some monitoring to show that, they go as low as like 92% overnight, the state of charge, the SOC, and then they're back up to full pretty much at 10 a.m. So that's pretty good. They've got 9 kilowatts of solar panels now, and their battery bank, I don't know if I mentioned it, it's 20 kilowatt hour battery bank. It's the same as mine, actually. Not the same batteries or same system, the same size, 20 kilowatts. So, I mean, and that cabinet that you saw earlier in the video, I didn't really show what was inside there. That's where the batteries are. There's 4 batteries in there. And I think Ray said you could put at least 2 more in there. And it would be really easy to do. You just slide them in and screw them in, and then there's 2 cables to plug in. And they just snap in. There's not even any tricky wiring involved. So they might do that. They might play it by ear. You know, they rent one of those cabins out all summer long, and they live in the other one. So they might say, oh, well, we could use more battery at some point. Kind of depends on if the people renting the other cottage are like energy conscious. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. So I don't know. Anyway, room for expansion. The size of the solar power system, that 9 kilowatts, is probably perfect for what they need. It's not quite twice as big as mine. 9 kilowatts, what's mine? 5? I'm going to use math. 12 panels at 390 watts. What's that? Yeah. Anyway. Lovely, lovely here. It's cool, so there's no bugs. No black flies. Just a lovely time to hang out on the deck. Except I can't. I gotta finish this video. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one as the wind picks up. Peace out!